This time on Highway Thru Hell, a hard landing
Heads up!
is a high-stakes recovery for the mission team.
Stop!
A sudden storm
Put your hands on, guys.
launches James Luke into unfamiliar chaos.
Come on!
And Team Green
And I hate mud.
doubles down
Let's give her a little bit.
on a sinking situation.
Hey!
Anybody know what's going on out there? Very wet.
Morning rush hour
Oh, the wind alarm vehicles.
in BC's Fraser Valley.
Real busy, is it?
Transports mixed with commuters are hauling raw materials destined for the coast.
This is tight in the mess.
In the mission area, we've got a big array of vehicles coming through here. Got a lot of gravel pits, so that creates a lot of dump trucks. And then we have log dumps right into the Fraser River. Trucks bring it off the mountains.
But on the edge of town,
Yeah, there was just an accident.
one rig
Holy hell.
has been turned upside down.
Wow.
5 minutes away,
I'm headed to a logging truck off the road up here.
mission towing boss and recovery legend Ken DePerrin closes in.
I'm just going up to scout it out. All these jobs, they're really different. Everyone has its own scenario.
Just after 8 a.m.,
We're here.
Ken arrives on scene.
That's cruel and unusual punishment.
Oh, wow, look at it.
Unfriggin' real.
It's down quite a ways. That is in a hole.
That's pretty nasty.
The empty logging truck swerved to avoid stop traffic, lost the road, and landed wheels up in the ditch.
I know what happened there and if the guy's all right or not.
Driver is okay. He's lucky.
But the logging truck is a different story.
Have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. This is in there pretty good.
It's gonna take hours to clear that mess up.
In the Fraser Valley,
Boy, look at that.
Ken sizes up a logging truck
It will be a big job to get this one out.
tangled down a steep bank.
It's gonna be a good pull to get this out.
It might have been a rough ride.
The owner of the logging company is on site.
You think it's repairable?
I don't know. We'll see once we get it out. At least nobody got hurt.
Oh boy, that's a mess.
Doug Keith has a long history with Ken.
Born and raised in Mission, just like me. I've known him since school even. It doesn't look good sitting that way.
No, it doesn't.
He wants to make sure it's done right.
Ken makes the call.
Hello, Craig. Go ahead and send the wreckers out here, okay?
Okay, 10 for it.
At the mission yard, swamper Craig Hookey gets the heavy iron rolling.
Mission's always gonna help them.
Truck 90 and operator Ted Cork
Everybody has to put their heads together. It's a team job.
are followed by Truck 70 with tow veteran Dick Milton at the wheel.
It's going to be a very interesting job.
We got a wrecker going by us. Tow trucks are all on their way.
But at the crash site,
Bloody busy today, buddy.
unrelenting traffic is a major concern.
Gee, they are just steady, eh?
Oh, it just did. Never ends.
There's too many trucks coming up and down this road for a safety work zone. We're gonna have to stop these guys from coming up here.
Traffic control arrives to close the road for the recovery.
Looks like it's gonna be shut down.
Within minutes, Mission's 2 heavy wreckers are lined up.
That'll probably work right there.
And Ken's team
It's in there good, eh?
gets their first look.
Boy, that would have been a scary ride.
Yeah.
How the hell did he get down there?
Well,
The tractor and its tangled trailer must be tackled one piece at a time.
It's partially twisted over. If we try to bring this up as one unit, it's gonna run into complications.
But the 2 units are bound by a chain, too strained to handle safely.
This chain is tight, and we can't undo it. That's our problem right there. We gotta undo the trailer first.
Craig
we'll cut
Cut it?
We'll cut it.
Okay.
Yeah.
gets fired up.
We're in business.
For years, Craig has gone all in on some of Mission's toughest recoveries.
That's muscle.
One slip will cut your leg off.
Craig is from Newfoundland.
Oh, that was scary, eh?
He's just gung-ho and wants to work.
Cut the chain to release the trailer. We're gonna get the job done.
You want me to pull that down?
Yeah.
But first, they must rig a safety line.
Okay.
Swamper Ryan Marshall leads the charge.
When you're the one getting to do it, it is for sure a rush.
Just watch yourself.
This climb is quite steep, but he's in good shape. Ryan likes the challenge.
With a line from truck 70 set,
That's good.
Craig lugs the chop saw down. But Ken
Yeah, be really careful in cutting that chain, Craig.
knows the situation is still hazardous.
Cutting a chain under tension can be a dangerous job.
Go ahead.
It can snap. It can come back. Gotta be super careful.
It's clear.
Craig's steady hand
Perfect.
pays off.
If nothing happens, you're a winner.
Bit of relief.
With the link between the 2 units severed,
Okay.
the Mission team can start the recovery. With a line from truck 70 and another line from truck 90, they'll take on the tractor first.
It's gonna take a little bit more time separating them, but let's do it right.
We're gonna roll it. Okay. Go ahead, Ted. Take a pull.
The 25,000-pound unit starts to move.
Careful, you guys. Watch nothing kicks up and hits you in the face. So far, so good.
Why is that so hard?
But as the tractor breaks away from its trailer,
Okay, hold that, Dick.
Ken can tell something is wrong.
Hey, Kenny. Whoa. What's happening?
It's fighting us. Something holding us up.
Stop, Ted. Somebody hold that.
On the outskirts of Mission,
We're We're gonna roll it.
It's a full team effort on a major recovery.
Take it more, Ted.
We're hoping that it'll just roll over for us.
But down the bank,
What's happening?
the logging truck refuses to cooperate.
That's getting hung up. That's not working.
Hey, Kenny! Stop, Ted! Everybody hold up. Hold!
The problem
They're jammed under the tires.
is a feature unique to hauling timber.
We're jammed under the trailer with the stakes.
Okay, we're good to go.
Stakes are jointed arms that form a metal cradle to secure logs for transport.
Everybody's got a different name for them, but loggers call them bunks mostly.
Those that break away bunks, right? But it's only when they're loaded or what?
But deep in the ditch, the tractor's bunk is a liability.
Because it's upside down, the stake is hooking onto the trailer right now.
The truck's owner, a local logger,
It's got triple stakes if we help. Okay. Which one? The one on the truck.
sparks an idea.
Okay, Craig.
Releasing the bunk will give us some leeway when we're pulling it.
Okay, let's try it. Okay.
Down below, Craig,
You'll have to climb right up in there. Climb up on top of the tires.
will trigger the release mechanism while 65-year-old Ken coaches topside.
Yeah, I like a challenge. You know, you leave that stuff for us young guys.
Open it! Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I was 20 years younger, but this makes me feel good, helping out other people too.
There you go. Perfect.
It's good?
Yeah, get off.
Craig's job is done.
You ready? Okay.
Operators Dick and Ted wind up for round 2.
Okay, go ahead.
You can't get the job done with one truck. You need 2 trucks.
Look out.
He pulls a bit and I pull a bit.
Heads up.
You get your adrenaline going good.
The 25,000-pound tractor
Perfect.
finally touches down.
Hold up, Ted.
But the 70-degree bank will be the biggest challenge yet.
It's very, very steep, lots of obstacles.
Oh.
This bank's gonna be tough coming up.
What's going on up there?
100 miles northeast,
Snow and heavy.
high on the coke,
Lots of people flat out. Getting up the hill is the problem.
an early winter blast has come out of nowhere.
Put your chains on, guys.
There's no such thing as momentum on this hill. You just keep going, you don't want to stop.
On the steepest section of the coke, the smasher
Just crazy up here, man. Nuts.
He's chaining up.
Highway Supervisor Tom Agar
Yeah.
helps caught-off-guard truckers weather the sudden storm.
Things happened really fast. He ended up losing traction and sliding down the hill, and then he was scared to even drive after that. We're all working as a team trying to keep this place open.
10 minutes north,
6 trucks spun out on the way up.
30-ton reliable wrecker Black Sheep heads toward the chaos.
That's got to be cautious because you never know up here what's around the next corner.
Dispatched from Merritt, today operator James Luke is out of his usual territory.
I don't do much towing up the smasher.
Normally, on this stretch of highway,
Firing, heading up.
Well, I guess that's one way to get instant towing service.
Acquiring Towing's green wreckers are on duty when the snow flies.
You gotta go with the willingness of not knowing what's beyond that door.
See if you can go over that way. Easy, easy.
Get one guy out of the way and wait for the next one to happen, because you know what's going to happen.
Rebarrel the gun. Get ready for more action.
But today,
Got me spinning.
James is the nearest available wrecker to work the surprise storm.
Needless to say, I'm going to be stopping to put chains on here. They did not expect any snow, and we got lots of snow.
Stopped at a brake check,
Now comes the fun part.
James preps for action.
Whew, that's cold. I don't have much experience on that hill, but I'm gonna do my best.
Just after 11 a.m.,
No traffic coming through. Cope northbound is closed.
Black Sheep is called into battle.
There's one right against the barrier.
Yeah, James, when you're backing down, come to the first truck you see in the fast lane there. Start hooking up to him.
Already will do.
He discovers a flatbed blocking the road.
The situation's really urgent. Traffic's at a standstill. I'm gonna pull you up. As I'm going and I start pulling, you need to stay directly behind me. Keep your wheels straight. We gotta make sure we get this guy out of the way and get the other people rolling.
James begins the pull-up.
Come on.
But struggles to get momentum.
Come on! I'm not really sure why this truck doesn't want to roll right now.
James manages to limp the semi out of the fast lane.
Let's go! Come on! Put it in gear!
But can go no further.
We got to figure out what's going on and get this job done. Whatever.
Right away,
He doesn't even have his chains on the right axle.
James sees the problem.
They should be on your drive axles, not your back.
The trucker has chained his rear tires, but they're not biting in.
The driver chained the wrong axles. It makes a huge difference. So this is a typical case of inexperience driving on this mountain.
Next to the live lane, the trucker gets to work swapping his jewelry.
I need him to put the chains onto the front axle because the tires are actually the ones that are doing the work. Time is money, man! Come on!
Suddenly, a passing vehicle
What are you doing?
loses control.
Hey! Holy trucks are spinning out left, right, and center. We have a bigger problem.
On Snowshed Hill,
What's the road like? You don't want to go up there.
a flash storm has James working unfamiliar turf.
The Smasher is definitely not my normal area.
When a passing vehicle
What are you doing? Hey!
compounds his trouble.
Holy Jesus! This driver has slid into the truck and trailer that I am pulling up the hill. Don't move. You're just touching it.
Really? So now we got a real mess.
It's not just any motorist. It's a competitor's tow truck.
Now, this person has to be recovered by his boss.
Minutes later, the competitor's heavy is on scene.
Oh, man.
Soon, the unexpected obstacle is on its way,
Let's try this again.
and the trucker is properly chained up.
Oh, there you go.
James hits the hot seat to take another run at the Coke's most notorious stretch.
I'm not out of the woods yet. Come on, buddy, come on. It is a bit intimidating. Oh, he's moving. But I'm gonna stick through it and do the best I can. That guy's actually making it. I'm amazed.
Finally, James makes it to the top.
The snow gods have answered. When Alan Gord retired, James Luke has taken over. Good enough. Let's go. I defeated the Smasher, and the Smasher didn't defeat me.
Hey guys, what's that Coke doing?
It's open, driver.
Oh, I love hearing that. You have yourself a good day.
2 hours west, down in the Fraser Valley,
We're gonna find a pin and put you in that front bumper.
Okay.
Okay?
the mission team is on a multi-stage recovery for a special customer.
This customer is local, and we're personal friends.
Went to school together with Ken.
But 3 hours in,
Oh, man.
the next challenge is daunting.
The bank's very steep. It's about 75, 80 feet down.
Earlier today, the empty logging truck plunged off the road. Now, the first piece of the wreck, the tractor,
Take the slack.
faces an uphill battle of rough terrain.
Hey, hold it.
You got rocks on the ground. You got logs on the ground. You got metal all over the place.
And lurking underneath the cab,
We had a full tank of fuel.
there's another worry.
Our big concern here is the fuel tank. You want to make sure you don't puncture a hole in the bottom. It's a recipe for a disaster.
Okay. Let's just take a pull on it, Ted. See if it comes around.
Ken gives the word, and the two heavies begin to winch.
Let off a bit, Dick. Take her a little bit with them, Ted.
All eyes are on the fragile tanks
Dick, just take a little bit. See what we got. Keep going.
that hold hundreds of gallons of fuel.
Coming good, so let's just keep her sliding the way it is.
It's working out really well. Kenny likes it.
We're getting her up slow and steady.
But the real test
Keep an eye on the fuel tank.
will be clearing the crest of the bank.
Okay, Dick, take it.
You got to be very careful that we don't drag the fuel tanks on the edge of the road.
Careful, you guys.
It would be a major environmental cleanup, and we don't want that.
Stay away from this fuel tank. Whoa! Coming good.
In the Fraser Valley,
You just gotta watch the fuel tank.
Ken and a full team
Careful, you guys.
wrestle a logging truck in a delicate situation.
We don't want to puncture the tanks because they're full of fuel.
Stay away from this fuel tank. Okay, Dick, take it.
Ken's longtime friend and customer watches closely
Just about on the ground. Hey,
as the mangled tractor
clearing.
inches over the crest of the road.
Keep her going.
This logging truck's worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Slow and steady.
See what it looks like. All we can do.
You want to see this come out of the ditch, and you want to do least damage you can on it.
We got her. Let her down.
The unit and its fuel tanks
Let's go, Dick.
land intact.
Good.
But on the driver's side,
Holy.
the crushed cab is a sobering sight.
He's a lucky boy.
Yeah, look at that.
Very
yeah.
lucky.
This is what hit.
That's what hit.
Some people aren't lucky and don't come out of it, so we're all glad he's okay.
Take her up, Ted, buddy.
The first piece of the wreck
Good.
is on its way,
Hey, we're moving.
but the logging trailer is still deep in the ditch, jammed into the ground.
That bunk's hung up underneath.
That one won't trip. Well, it's all.
Gotcha. How are we gonna do this?
Anybody got a weather report?
20 miles west, near the coast,
You're gonna need your sunglasses.
roads are bare and dry.
Actually beautiful. There's trouble.
But off the highway, a big machine
You don't want that.
is waterbound. 10 minutes east,
There's a wrecker on his way.
a 50-ton Vulcan wrecker heads to the scene.
It's a beautiful day for cat wrestling. This time of the year, we're fighting in the bogs.
Al Quiring
Gordy's coming out to give an assist.
is followed closely by operator Gord Boyd.
This should be fun.
You know, sometimes during a recovery, two heads are better than one.
Team Green arrives.
It's a good thing I'm good at backing up.
At a rural property to a bog hidden beneath a blanket of green.
You can walk on it, but once you disrupt that top vegetation layer, it's down you go.
The sunk dozer weighs 45,000 pounds.
It stuck pretty good. This is going to be a messy one. There's mud.
Well, this is a big machine. There's machinery-eating monsters within that mud hole.
The operator will assist with the recovery.
Luckily, this guy kind of stopped while he was ahead.
But first,
All right, Carl, let's grab this cable here.
Al and Gord need to slog heavy cable
Son of a bitch.
through the muck.
Al told me bring your mud boots.
Okay.
Al unearths a rig point.
There's your tow hook. Much like fishing, you got to set the hook.
Okay.
With a doubled line from Al's wrecker and a single line from Gord's, they need to power the dozer through 80 feet of soggy terrain.
You've got a machine sitting on top of a wet sponge. Not a whole lot of support.
And I hate mud.
Yeah, that'll be all right. Just hook that hook in the opposite way. If you don't like getting dirty, you might not like the job. We're just gonna tighten up and we'll make sure everything comes straight and square.
Yeah.
Okay. Tighten her up.
Yep.
But for the pole to succeed,
That's good. I think everything is okay here. Just low idle.
Al needs to stick close to the noisy dozer.
If you feel the line go slack, always try and let us pull.
Yep.
To coach the operator,
Yeah, don't spin the tracks.
to walk the machine out of the hole.
The machine still runs. It'll definitely be able to help us as we're winching it out.
So at the two heavies, Gord
It's a little different.
doubles down to run both wreckers at once.
I got 150,000 pounds of pulling power at my fingertips right now.
Gordy's got to make this job happen. Anything sketchy happens, we stop right away. Let's give her a little bit.
But directing the operator
Oh, easy, too much.
is easier said than done.
Down a little more. He's going full throttle, and the tracks are just spinning. Hey! Just stop!
In the Fraser Valley,
And don't spin the track.
a bogged down dozer
Man, I hate mud.
has Gord doing double duty for Team Green.
We parked the two wreckers close enough that I can reach out and run both of them. I love playing with big power.
But at the machine,
Hey!
Al is having trouble
Just give her a little bit.
with an operator who's a bit too keen.
Just low idle. He wants to get the heck out of the hole. It's too much. You just got to take your time and go slow. Don't spin.
Finally, the operator gets the message.
Little more.
Now,
Keep pulling.
it's all up to Gord.
It's that moment where everything's tightening up, everything's loading up, and you're just waiting for the inertia to break.
Come on.
It's a rush having that kind of power at your fingertips.
Okay. Skis up a little.
With the dozer freed of its soggy prison,
Just skis up. Woo.
Al heads back to his wrecker for the final pull through the bog.
It's very soft conditions. It's not a favorable recovery site by any means. Slow down, Gord.
The 45,000-pound machine makes it to stable ground.
We can unhook.
Think we can call that out?
Yeah, we're out. Happy day. More pancakes for Al. I'm thinking. That's what we do. We make hard jobs look easy.
And we were just close enough that I could reach both handles.
There's no substitute for experience.
Come with the right tools.
Oh yeah, there's that too, you know.
Everybody's happy, except for the guy who's got to fill the hole in.
It's good. We're out of here.
There you got her. Good job, boys. Good job.
"30 minutes east in Mission."
We're gonna roll it right over first.
Well, now what about that bunk? It might dig into the mud.
The final piece of a high-stakes recovery
I think that bunk's gonna get stuck. You think it's gonna be a problem to get out?
has the Mission team in a tricky bind.
The trailer's upside down. I'm afraid it's going to get hung up.
We're gonna go to the back, and then the other one's going to the front.
For Ryan, it means another trip down the 70-degree bank.
This embankment is really steep. It's a hard one to take the equipment down.
You want to take 2 lines down?
Yep, 2 lines down.
In front of the trailer, Craig notices some serious timber.
We got a big log. It's gonna be in the way. Bugger. It's gonna be a tough one.
From truck 70, they'll use 2 doubled lines to try to finesse the trailer over the log.
Let's see if he can roll it first, see what we got.
We're going to give it our best shot to try and get it out.
Watch your back. That thing's gonna come whipping this way.
On the 30-ton wrecker, Dick tightens up.
That thing spins, it'll hit you.
There's a lot of tension on the lines. Anything could happen.
But pushing the limit.
Don't let anything up.
Still isn't enough.
It's gonna come right over. Just keep pulling.
Spinning. No.
Hey, hold it, Dick. Pull it. The trailer's spinning. It can't go any further now because of the log.
We need a new plan, and we need it right now.
Ken will add the second wrecker on scene.
We're gonna run one more line down. Just to straighten it up, to bring it over that log.
Into the mix.
Hook it underneath.
Hopefully, we're going to overcome the resistance of pulling this up.
Hey, coming tight.
The owner of the logging trailer.
It could be.
Yeah.
Hard to tell until you get it out of there, right?
A longtime friend of Ken's.
My family's known Ken's family since probably the 50s.
Has been on site since the recovery began.
Keep going, Ken.
This isn't your everyday job. Everybody's got to really put in a good effort here.
Take it more.
There we go.
Slowly but surely, they claw the 15,000-pound unit clear of the timber.
Yeah, she's gonna come now.
When you got two trucks, you got to be careful of your angles, that you're not fighting each other.
Wheels are turning. Gonna come up now.
It's a little bit of a dance. Jiggling it up the hill, avoiding the rocks.
Let Dick just pull it a little bit. It's coming up good this way.
But coordinating the pull.
Just wait. Let him pull as far as he can.
Ken stays in the landing zone.
We're just going to take her up.
As the final piece nears the road.
I'd like to be right there to watch what's going on so the job is going the right way.
It's crucial that he's there, but it's also a dangerous spot.
We're right up and over top.
On the edge of mission.
It's coming up good this way. Keep going.
Ken is in his element.
Down a bit. Yeah.
With a final piece of a marathon wreck.
Ken is in the middle of the bike, but that's what he's always done.
Kenny!
That is not going to hit me, I know that. I've been at a lot of these jobs.
Let her down a bit, Ken. You got her.
Ken's experience.
Yep, perfect.
Leads the entire mission team.
It's about as far as you can go, right?
Yep.
To a hard-fought win.
We're good.
Down the bank, the driver's belongings.
And we're gonna bring up the debris.
Are rounded up for Ken's longtime customer.
We don't want to leave this in the ditch because this is valuable stuff.
Let's let the younger guys do it. We're getting too old for this, Chuck. Oh.
We're there, we got younger guys, we can do it that way.
Up and down, up and down. My legs are hurting, my arms are hurting.
June 26th for me.
26th? 25th for me.
Seriously?
Yeah, day older than you.
Wow.
Everybody's sore, everybody wants to go home.
After 7 grueling hours.
We'll just get all the stuff that was in the truck back and take it home.
The mission team is ready to roll.
We got the best crew around.
And for Ken,
I'm worn out.
today's success is a payoff
Okay, good.
of decades of commitment and hard work.
Spent a lot of years doing this business.
Well, do you ever get in shape for it? Makes you wonder, right?
Makes you wonder. Almost 50 years now into it, so that's a long time.
He's ready to roll.
Dedication to the mission community.
Thanks for calling us.
You bet.
Hey, buddy.
And deep bonds forged on recoveries keep Ken coming back.
I enjoy working with other people.
We're done. Good job, guys.
And if I could just do that all day long, that's what I like to do.
We're done till the next call.
How's the road looking? He's open. Right on, thank you, driver.
As Ken returns to the yard, the family business is on his mind.
We've been in the community for 67 years. We started with one tow truck. The Mission Towing name represents my life, really.
But lately,
I've got to meet my dad. We've got some big decisions to talk about.
89-year-old Wally Sr. and the DePerrin family are wondering what's next.
My dad's getting older, and things are just getting tougher and tougher.
Grandpa Wally is less involved in the day-to-day.
I enjoyed it, enjoyed what I was doing. And if you enjoy what you're doing, you've got the world beat.
Putting more responsibility on Ken.
Managing the business, it's a big job.
And after Ken suffered a heart attack 2 winters ago,
It just knocked the feet right out from under me. Thought we might lose them.
the stresses of operating a business weigh heavier than ever before.
I'm 65 years old now, and, you know, I've had my heart issues. A good old truck.
You want to believe a good one?
Yeah. This
Worth
is.
the time.
I'm doing the best I can, but it's getting to be hard on me. It's been a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So, after nearly 7 decades serving the community, through highs and lows, the family feels it might be time.
It's a lot of fun working with you all these years, too.
Yeah.
Good and bad times.
To sell the business they built from the ground up.
Kenny and I have worked together all his life. You couldn't buy a feeling like that. It's the best thing in the world.
How's it going? Good.
Legends in the towing community.
If you're going to talk about a family business, they're the one that people talk about in Mission.
When I started in '96, I used to go hang out at their shop all the time.
The joys and hardships.
How you doing, Al?
Are felt by all.
Selling the family business. How would I feel? It would be difficult. Part of my family's heritage is looking after the people in the community.
Merry Christmas.
It's a big commitment to be in the wrecker business 24 hours a day.
Gee, that's a big wrecker, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, they've helped a lot of people.
She had no girlfriends.
Well, this was my girlfriend right here.
They've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that place.
As the afternoon fades, Ken heads out for a drive to contemplate the choice of a lifetime.
We've put our heart and soul into the business, my dad and I. It's a great, big decision for our family. But it's a decision that we're gonna have to make. Nobody knows how much time they have left in their life. Maybe it's time to move on. There could be a change coming.
Next time
What a bugger.
On Highway Thru Hell,
1, 2, 3.
a bizarre hang-up has Jamie and Brandon
Check the sign.
in a tricky tug-of-war.
It's bending over.
In an unfamiliar ride,
It ain't no black sheep.
James Luke
Oh my God.
gets more than he bargained for.
This thing is mangled.
And a mystery buyer
He has known the company for a lot of years.
marks a new beginning
Okay, take it.
for Ken and the mission team.
Hang on.